That one though, right?
No.
Yeah. That's what it was. Because I went against you. You put it on your left hand. I kept mine on my right. I bruised the entire right side of your eyebrow.
No, it was just right here.
Yeah. No, it was all from your.
That's all.
Because you even told me, you were like, your mom was like, what happened to your eye?
Yeah, because she's seen a little tiny bruise right here.
That was all from a boxing glove.
Yeah.
And then you didn't. Yeah, but you didn't continue it after that though. You were like, okay, that was good. You were like, that was good. Then I kept going against John, and John hit me 3 times in the face. I hit him 4, and he quit even 3 hits before you quit. And John goes on about how he can fight with both left hand and right hand, so.
Yeah, switch it up on
yeah.
One. Fuck, I'd like to hit him in the face with this though, man.
Oh yeah. Oh, it fucking probably explode.
No, it wouldn't. Because I'm not hitting this part. That's what you got hit at.
That little firing cap, huh?
Yeah, this fucking little piece in the middle, that's what you got hit. Oh, that. Ah, you're still with. Imagine that was up on your leg. Whoa! Right through it. Ah!
I'm broadcasting right now, so you know.
Alright. Oh man, I feel all fucking scratched and shit, like even with makeup on. Like it looks like he got beat up and I didn't even hit him. That was just from fucking squeezing his neck and tossing it around with my waist. I just hopped over the front seat because I don't like people talking shit to me. I mean, if they want to fight with me, they'll fight with me. I don't. If they're talking shit with me then and they're saying they want to fight with me then I'll fight with them then. I'm not gonna wait and be like, okay, let's get out of the car, let's put on our gloves, let's touch gloves. Like, I get he's my brother, but I mean, like, Nelson doesn't treat me like that, you know what I mean? No, but like Nelson, yeah. But Nelson doesn't treat me like that, you know? Like Nelson knows he could beat me in the fight, yeah. Nelson also knows I probably hit him a couple times in the face also, but Nelson knows that he would beat me. So like, he doesn't see that that's a good thing to fight with your brothers, which is why I don't like fighting with Terrence. Because when Terrence wants to fight with me, I don't want to fight with him, but it pisses me off to the point where like, he makes me fight with him.
I'll tell the client we sent the target to a place outside.
I don't like it, because like, I see the sadness in his eyes, I don't feel like he deserves it. But it's just, I wish he would stop calling me out, because even though I wish I can control it, I can't help it when somebody punches me in the face. I'm gonna fucking fight with you, you know what I mean?
Yeah, you're not gonna let him punch in the face for nothing.
Yeah.
It makes sense.
Yeah. Fuck, imagine a bullet that big. Wow, that's like a 50 cal bullet, huh? Like this size?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
What is this?
Holy fuck.
50 cal bullet.
That's like a half pound bullet.
Yeah, 50 cal bullet to be exact is from the bottom of this one to
Oh yeah. Holy fuck.
50 cal bullet, but it's like this.
I'm gonna collect every single type.
Copper tip on it, man.
I'm collecting every single type of different bullet there is in this world, and I heard that there's like 1 million different types. That's why I'm collecting them.
Fuck yeah. It's your hobby now.
Yeah, that's my new hobby. I was starting off with those two. Yep.
Have you ever come across what they call as a cop killer bullet? They're illegal, so they're pretty rare to come by.
Oh, because they go through Kevlar?
Yeah.
This is B-Quad.
Yeah, that's crazy. No, but dude, like, I can't look at myself like an asshole because right after that happened with my brother, like, even while we were in the car, I was choking him and I was holding him. I was like, dude, just stop. I was trying to talk him out of it, right? I'm like,
Yeah.
yeah. and I didn't, like, even though he hit me, I didn't even notice it, right? I only noticed it after he was, like, being choked.
Yeah. Actually, I understand that completely. It was like that happened to me at the bar. Like, I got hit 3 or 4 times before I even realized I was getting punched.
Yeah, because you're a bouncer.
Yeah, I got hit in the back of the head, and like I didn't see it coming.
You got hit in the back of the head?
Yeah, like well, what happened was like a big guy, like a bodybuilder guy, was trying to go outside with a beer, and you're not allowed to go outside with a beer. So I said, "Man, you can't take that outside." He pulled it away.
Okay.
He told me to F off. So I grabbed the beer, took it away from him, and I turned around to put it on the ledge. And as I was putting it on the ledge, he started punching me in the back of the head. But it took like 3 or 4 shots before I realized I was getting punched in the back of the head. And I guess he was like a Golden Gloves boxer or something like that. And he was just wailing in the back of my head. And so I like when I realized I was getting punched, I was like, "Oh, I'm getting punched. I better put my hands up." So I put my hands up, and I got pulled away. And he was swinging, going crazy. He's like, he punched like 3 or 4 bouncers, and it took 3 of his friends and like almost all the bouncers to get him out of there. I got an apology letter. I got an apology letter like last month from him.
Wait, hold up, 1 second.
How you feeling, boss? Getting used to being in the field again? Having choppers and horse at your disposal is indispensable for operating in the wilds of Afghanistan. I've gone ahead and arranged for you to be able to develop and customize weaponry for support choppers. And you can also develop new equipment for D-Horse if you like. Use your iDroid to start development as needed. iDroid to the onboard computer, you turn the chopper as long as you need to consider.
Oh, yeah. It was fun hanging out with Dennis. Yeah, because, Mike, that's how it all started. Me and Jeremy were hanging out with our buddy Dennis, like Reds Dog 695. He was in a party with us not too long ago.
Oh yes, yes,
well,
yes.
Like, I'm buying a Skidoo off of him for 4,000.
Nice.
Skidoo. And like apparently it scares him, and it's like has more horsepower than my mom's car. And that's the Skidoo I'm buying.
Wow.
And
that's awesome too, because it's right in the winter time too. It's perfect timing.
Yeah.
Arctic Cat?
It's an Arctic Cat.
And
M800. Yeah. And yeah, it's a 153-inch track. I mean, yeah. 152 track. And like I was over there and I was playing games with him, I was hanging out with him, I was drinking some beers with him, and Terrence was messaging him, and he said like, I'm gonna go over, I'm gonna go hang out and all that, and then he didn't come over for like 2 hours. And then 2 hours passed, and then he finally shows up when Dennis is about to go to bed and me and Jeremy are leaving. So my mom's there, and we start walking down the stairs, and Jeremy's telling him, he's like, well, he's going to bed, he's like, we're doing this. And Terrence is like, well, I just got, Terrence is like, well, I just got here, and all that stuff. And then, when we got back in the car, Terrence was going on about,
comprised of problems we need you to resolve. Objectives to be completed. And
yeah,
information
like,
gained from the soldiers and
getting there, like, he didn't have time to hang out, like, he didn't do anything, all that, and I was like, well, Terrence, I was like, you had all this time to show up, but you didn't. And he's like, no, he's like, if you look at the message, I said this at this time. I was like, Terrence, I was like, I'm the one that sent the message. I was like, I know you had all this time to show up. I was like, I'm not gonna argue with you. And he goes, look, I said this I said that, I was like, Terrence, I was like, shut the fuck up, I was like, I'm not gonna argue with you. And then, that's when he got mad, and that's when he started trying to fight with me in the car.
Yeah, like, that's when he blew up.
Yeah, that's when he started screaming in the car.
He's a tough little guy. Boss,
No,
this is no
he's
time
looking
to be
better.
playing with animals. What are you gonna do, boss?
Oh shit, it's other people. I'm talking to Mike, Lewis. You thought it was Mike, my dad, huh? That's the look you gave me, man. Oh, you don't give a shit about him, huh? Good. Better not. Fucking outro. Yeah, I'll eat sandwich. Yeah, he is a dick. Coming over here telling me I'm not doing nothing with my life and I'm working harder than him. Yeah. Good. Yeah.
We found out there's an English-speaking soldier
No, but
somewhere in the region.
I don't like
He's a language
treating my
specialist.
brother like that
His
or
role is
acting
to
like that to my
translate
brother
information
because
related to the West into Russian.
When Nelson used to
We
beat
can
me
get
up
him
when I
to
was
join us.
younger, like he
That's the
hasn't for a
target.
long time, and then when we got older and when we started drinking and we fought, like he would beat me up then too. And I remember Nelson like hitting me in the face and me getting like vision skips from like one side of the room to the other, you know, like it was hard to get used to, and I was like fucking falling on the floor and shit. I even remember one time he checked me into my room and I knocked my head against the side of the wall right there. Yeah. And like, yeah, that's what that hole in the wall was. That was my head. Yeah. And like that was another me and him were pissed drunk, and I remember that too because next year whenever we fought, both of us hit each other in the face at the same time. It's just what happened after that was I caught him on the side of the lip, and he caught me on the temple. So what happened was Ocean, I was going out with Ocean, and she ran in the room and she grabbed me from fighting with Nelson whenever I was kind of like rocked from Nelson's hit. And like I don't even mind saying that Nelson can beat me up, you know. I look up to Nelson. I look at Nelson as a brother that always defended me. So like that's why I don't mind saying he can kick my ass because he's done nothing but defend me my whole childhood. You know, right? Yeah. Yeah. But that's why, like, when Terrence would fight with me, Nelson would tell me to stick up for myself. Nelson would teach me. And I didn't have to learn after Nelson, after I hit a certain age, because even you remember with, like, Brandon Hewitt, right? Remember with Brandon Hewitt coming in the trails trying to fight with me? I think I flipped him over my back on the ground, and who was it? It was John Brisk and Patrick wanted to fight with me after that because I threw Brandon on the ground. Yeah, he landed on glass and he told me to get off of him, and he was the one that was bleeding.
Should give you an edge in the mission.
And then that's when John Brisk goes, "Come on, Tyson, I'll fight with you. Come on, I'll fight with you." Now imagine Nelson was around then. Nelson would have fucking holy fuck. I don't even care that John Brisk can fight with left and right hands. Nelson beat up a Hell's Angels member. Like that's not gonna equal up to what John Brisk can do with his left and right hand, beating up fucking pussies that like to talk shit. Nelson doesn't talk shit. Nelson just sticks up for what he knows is right. So if you sit there and you end up fighting with Nelson, you know you're in the wrong in the first place because Nelson has nothing to fight for. Yeah, I don't know what it is.
Come on, baby. Spark back to life.
I don't like doing that. As long as I could say I didn't hit him, because you know I didn't hit him, right? I didn't. All he did was grab me. I yelled at him a little bit. He yelled back at me, and then I climbed over the seat and I put him in a fucking chokehold, right?
Punched you in the fuck.
Yeah, he punched me, and then I grabbed him and I put him in a chokehold. Yeah.
Did you have your GoPro by any chance?
No, I didn't.
No.
You want to hear Mike on the TV? Okay. Alright.
I'm not seeing a whole lot, but
Of course Mike is cool.
of course, Bud.
You're son. Yeah, I did. Couldn't remember. I have a lot of devices. Holy fuck.
This is B-Quad. Arriving shortly at LZ.
Say something?
What?
Say something.
Hello?
There you go.
Hello?
Can you pass me that bottle of water? I'm getting dry.
This is B-Quad. There's an obstruction at the LZ preventing me from landing. Request immediate removal.
How did you hear you?
I didn't hear you.
Say it again.
What's going on, Mike?
A whole lot, you?
Gaining altitude.
What?
They said you finally heard him.
Oh yeah. No, I heard you better when you're on the headphones.
Oh, okay. Hey, do you want to play some UFC? Or hockey?
Yeah.
Party.
I
Let's play some
got
UFC first.
but hockey's already in the system.
Alright, well, let's play some hockey. I'll kick your ass with that first, though.
Let's get the hockey out of the way so I can have a good feeling the rest of the night.
I like how I handled myself tonight, though, cause I feel like Nelson would. I feel like Nelson would have been proud. I didn't fight with my brother. I restrained him. I told him to stop. I calmed him down, and I made up for it after that. Right?
You boy, fucking clean his face up and everything.
Yeah, I even cleaned his face off. So.
Shit happens.
Nate Diaz had a fight today.
I can even still feel the corner of my lip right now starting to swell a little.
Didi, come back.
I don't mind. I love it. I love it because when Nelson fucking used to beat me in the face, I remember my whole face being swollen. And I still fucking used to skateboard around and fucking play my games. I don't even care.
I shall return.
They'll get bigger? Uh-huh. Like this.
I just find the whole swollen lip thing just kind of makes me.
You know, I can look after him.
It makes me more anxious for
Still a
today.
pup,
It
so
makes me
just
feel
listen.
more like I live today better.
Feeling someday he'll be useful.
Gives you that little thing.
I suspect you discovered a real
Yeah,
diamond.
it gives me that little bit of life.
A little
It
polish.
gives me that little bit of life, like,
Say we
hey,
got
I
a
did
true
something
diamond
today.
dog on our hands.
Yeah.
DD,
Yep.
right? Oslet raising hounds. Fine. Come on, DD.
Yeah, but Mike, I don't like fighting with my brother.
No?
No.
I would.
Huh?
I said I would.
You see, like, you would, but I experienced it from two different angles. I experienced it like my middle-aged brother, Nelson, is actually the adult of the family that took care of me and the eldest brother. So, like, when the eldest brother fights with the youngest, and I beat him, you know, like, it doesn't make anybody feel any better because Terrence is just gonna feel worse because he's the oldest and being beat by the youngest.
Lose-lose situation.